Who is the king of football now? It's a simple question, but honestly, the answer has never been so complicated. For what felt like an eternity, we had our two titans, Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo. They were the undisputed rulers of the beautiful game. Their rivalry defined an entire generation. Every weekend, every Champions League night, you were either Team Messi, Team Ronaldo. It was a fantastic time to be a football fan, a golden age of individual brilliance that we may never see the likes of again. The debate was fierce, but it was at least contained to two phenomenal players. Now, as we stand here in late 2025, that era has gracefully faded. Messi is enchanting crowds in America, a magician still, but in the twilight of his career. Ronaldo continues to score goals, his physical prowess a marvel, but he's away from Europe's elite leagues. The throne is empty. There is a power vacuum at the very top of world football. The crown is up for grabs, and a new generation of superstars is jostling for position, each with a compelling claim to be the next undisputed king. It's a fascinating, wide-open race. The debate rages in pubs, on podcasts, across social media. Before we can crown a new king, we must pay our respects to the royalty of the past. These are the players who made football the global spectacle it is today. Their names are etched into the fabric of the sport. Think of Pelé, the original king. He won 3 World Cups with Brazil, a feat that remains unmatched. He scored over 1,000 goals. He was a symbol of joy and artistry on the pitch. Then came the force of nature, that was Diego Maradona. What a player. The ball was an extension of his body. His 1986 World Cup performance is the stuff of legend. He single-handedly dragged Argentina to glory, the goal of the century against England, individual brilliance. There was the elegant maestro, Zinedine Zidane. Watching him was like watching a ballet dancer. A grace and first touch that killed any pass dead. He glided across the pitch, dictating tempo with regal calm. He won it all, the World Cup, the Euros, the Champions League as player and manager. And how can we forget the two who dominated the modern era, Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, and their legacy sets an incredibly high bar for whoever comes next. Comparing players across different eras is a favorite pub debate, but it's a tricky business. In truth, it's almost impossible. The game has changed so much. The football that Pelé and Maradona played is a world away from the sport we watch today. Pitches are one obvious example. They used to play on surfaces that were often little more than mud baths. Today the pitches are like carpets, pristine surfaces that allow for a faster, more technical game. This alone changes everything about how a player controls the ball and moves around the field. The science behind the sport has also transformed it. Sports. Scientists, nutritionists, data analysts. Players are fitter, faster, stronger than ever before. The physical demands are immense. They cover more ground, they make more sprints, and they do it week in, week out. In the past, flair players were often given a freer role, with less defensive responsibility. Now everyone is expected to press, to track back, and to work within a highly organized tactical system. The kind of space Maradona was afforded for his famous 1986 goal simply wouldn't exist in a top-level match today. It makes the feats of modern attackers all the more impressive. Leading the charge for the vacant throne is, without a doubt, Kylian Mbappé. What a phenomenal talent. His speed is simply electric. It's a genuine superpower. When he gets into open space, defenders are left for dead. But he is so much more than just a sprinter. Then you have the force of nature from Norway, Erling Haaland. He is a goal-scoring machine, a phenomenon unlike anything we've seen before. He combines the physique of a traditional number 9 with the explosive speed of a sprinter. In the penalty box, he is an absolute predator. We also cannot ignore the sublime talent of Jude Bellingham. He's a different type of player altogether, a complete midfielder who can do it all. He can defend, he can pass, he can dribble, and he has added a remarkable number of goals to his game since joining Real Madrid. And the list doesn't stop there. You have players like Vinicius Jr. at Real Madrid, there's Phil Foden at Manchester City, and Bukayo Saka at Arsenal, who carries the hopes of his club with immense skill and a fantastic attitude. So, what truly makes a king of football? Is it just about the numbers? Trophies are certainly a huge part of it. You cannot be considered the best if you are not leading your team to major honors like the Champions League and the World Cup. But it's about more than just a medal collection. A true king has an influence that goes beyond the pitch. They inspire millions of children around the world to kick a ball. Each of them makes a strong case that they are defining football in 2025. So I'll turn it back to you. Who do you think is the king today?